Aloha, everyone. Welcome to another amazing episode in Awaken Your Divine Blueprint. I am Morayana, your host and guide, here to be your ally on your spiritual path, on your ascension path. And yeah, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Morayana. I am a spiritual coach, an ascension coach. I'm an intuitive healer and a divine channel, and I have many different abilities to connect to divine, to the divinity that is available for everyone. Some psychic abilities online, intuitive healing, automatic writing, light language, sonic healing, and many, many other intuitive gifts. And so, on this show, we are here to dive into these aspects of our inner, most precious, innate gifts and unlock our blockages, unlock things that are stagnant in our energy field so we can be crystal clear, open vessels for this divine information, for this divine love to come through our body so we can be on the most highest path that we can invite into our lives. So today we have a special episode called Karmic Dream Purge. And if you've been following my shows recently, we've been on this karmic clearing path between the lover and the beloved, between relationships. And so the last activation, the last episode, we talked about releasing this karmic attachment that we have to past lives with other relationships and karmic relationships. So this is an extension of that episode because we already cleared the bonds. But what if there is in the field, there is memory, right? The memory of shared dreams. So when you are in a relationship, think about all the people that in this lifetime you connected with. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's a few people. But when you connect with someone on an emotional level, then you know that you start to build dreams together. And maybe you haven't even been with that person, but in your mind and your wishes, you are building those dreams in your mind and in your heart. And like, oh, I love this person. I want to be with this person. I want to have children with this person. Maybe you were in a relationship and you were together maybe for a year or two or maybe 10, and you have built a lot of things already with that person, and then that connection ended. Maybe they passed away, maybe you broke up, maybe they did something that really hurt you and it ended abruptly with pain. And then all of those dreams, where do they go? Those dreams they maintain in the collective field and the subconscious mind. So today we're going to be talking about how it affects our life when we do keep the subconscious memory of this karmic dream energy between these attachments and these bonds in our life, and not just from this lifetime, but from past lives. We're going to give some tips on how to remove these things at home, remove these karmic bonds at home. There's going to be a little bit of tips how you can do that. And I will be talking about how to clear it. Well, I'm going to be talking about the activation that I'm going to be offering, that we're going to go a deep dive into our subconscious and do really thorough work to clear this. And I'm offering a gift today, a free giveaway, for a free sigil. This sigil is to open your heart. The instruction is to place the sigil under your bed for 9 days and 9 nights, positioning it near your heart chakra, under the bed or near the bed. This practice will strengthen the heart, release lingering energy from past love and karmic bonds, and open the heart to true and divine healing. You do not have to do the activation for this to work. You can use it regardless. If you have other sigils that you're already working with, you can add it. That's okay. To claim it, Ariel will have a link on the bottom of this video that you can click on it, put your information, and we will send it to you free of charge as a gift and appreciation for you being here. All right. You can also go to Deep Intuitive Healing and check out the other offerings that I have online at this moment. So I see bright eyes here. Ketty, Andrew, hi, how are you? If you are here live, please give me a shout out at the chat. And yeah, let's dive deep into this world of karmic dream purge. All right. So, in the heart of the lover and the beloved, there are shared dreams in several timelines where both souls united together to experience the heart of the divine through shared desires and dreams held within the heart of the Almighty. Right? So, when a soul meets another soul and there's a connection, right? If we're consciously or unconsciously understand this, we are there to experience the divine through each other, right? When we are in tune with our divine energy and another soul comes in, that's going to be a mirror to our heart and our emotions. The more potent the way we feel about someone is because it reflects to us something very powerful within us. We would never be able to actually realize ourselves and understand who we are without another person. Right? If you're in the jungle and you've never met human beings before and you are alone on this planet, you wouldn't even know how you look. If there wasn't a mirror, if there wasn't other people, you wouldn't understand yourself through just you. So common people, common relationships, a mirror. That's why mirror work is really cool. You start to see yourself through the other person. And that's where we start to understand ourselves. Now, because we had many reflections, mother, father, school, kids, relationships, other people, we start to have experiences in our life through the reflections of other people to understand ourselves. And if some of these experiences were unfortunate, then this is going to shape who you become in the evolution of you in your timeline on this planet. Now, if you are carrying soul memory from past lives and from other lifetimes, that is also carried in your soul memory in this lifetime. And that starts to play out in the collective consciousness in your life. So when one or the other begins to dream, let's say you are connected to another person, you are mirroring each other, just like in this image, you guys start to like, hey, how, like, ooh, I like you, I love you. You start to get into a connection, and then you start to dream with each other, right? There's like this euphoria that happens where you want to build with someone, you dream about someone, like before you even actually have the dream fulfilled, the dream is already happening in your mind. So one or the other begins to dream. The dream is not just their own dream. It becomes a shared dream through vast field of consciousness. And that vast field of consciousness lingers as energy between both people, right? So even it's just a dream, it's in the collective field. So this energy is not yet tangible matter. It's not something that actually has, a dream is something that has been thought, but it's not actually something that has been, it's not something that's built yet. Some of it may be, but if we're talking about just a dream right now, it's not yet intangible matter. But though in the subconscious heart, our heart holds memory and the mind holds memory. And in the heart and mind in the subconscious realm, dreams and fantasies are energetic memory that do become energetic matter, creating beliefs, because your beliefs, the energetic matter of what is happening in your dreams, subconsciously or unconsciously, it creates energetic matter. And the energetic matter, it expresses itself in limiting beliefs and patterns in in your current life. So that matter becomes an experience because it's already limited and programmed in your subconscious mind. So hopefully that makes sense, right? Reality only exists here and now in the present moment. Okay. So you got the past, you got the future, and a lot of people live in dreamland, thinking about past relationships, thinking about what could have been, what coulda, shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. And some people live in the future where they dream of what could be and what they actually want to experience. But if you take those away, you become present in the now. And the now is the only thing that's real. Here, this very moment is real. What we just released, like what When we just started the show, that's no longer. Now we are here in the present moment. Now, if you are listening on this show, if you're here now, but you're not hearing my words, but you're stuck in the thought in the past, you're missing what I'm saying, right? Maybe there's some really good gifts in what I'm offering in this divine transmission right now. But if your mind wandered off into a different space and you can't replay this video, you lost the moment. But what if this moment is the most precious moment that will gift you something so valuable and it's lost, right? So the more you are present, you're able to practice presence, pure presence, the more you're going to experience the freedom and liberation of your heart of love. To fully be in the present moment, one must rise into freedom of the heart and release attachment to the past and heal shared dreams and wounds from past lives with karmic bonds. Easier said than done. I think this is, attachment. Everybody talks, all the gurus talk about attachment. And attachment, could be healthy. Like if you have a family and you have kids, you are definitely going to be attached to them, and that keeps them safe. Tribes used to be attached to each other in the wild. That's what kept the tribe safe, because you are attached to each other in a way. But this is an energetic attachment to something or someone that is not in the present moment. Let's say somebody from a past life that is not there anymore. It is unserving to who you are today, if that makes sense. There's different levels of attachment. But if you can truly, utterly release all attachments and be in your divine heart, you have reached enlightenment. Basically, every guru has been talking about this for centuries. Now, presence is magic, because in the present moment, if you are fully, fully committed to feeling and witnessing and being in the present moment, then you end suffering, because you're not thinking of what coulda, shoulda, woulda. You're not in that vibration. You're not in the longing of like, oh my God, I wish, I hope. You're not there, but you're in this blissful state of being here and now, where you can fully tune into the moment with who you are, even if it's just yourself in your environment, using your 5 senses, your 6 senses, your 8 senses, and fully bringing that attunement into the divine now. Stepping fully into the now. Devotion to presence. When you start living in this devotional awareness of being fully immersed in your present moment now, what would your life look like? Ask yourself, how many times have you been throughout your day thinking, worrying about yada, yada, yada in the future, or longing, missing, reminiscing on the past, maybe with someone that you loved? Maybe it's just unclear of why. But how many times have you felt that in the past? That you are missing somebody, longing somebody. Oh my God, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I could have done it better. I should have done it better. That creates suffering. So if you can devote yourself, devotion to the presence of it's now. We are here now, and it's good, and we are good. Yeah. Releasing the illusion of separation. So when we are reminiscing of someone or in the future, we are creating separation, but there is no separation. And in the highest aspect of everything, we are all one consciousness, one creation. I am you, you are me. We are together reflections for each other. We're all on this path. You think maybe somebody's a millionaire, billionaire, gazillionaire, and they got it good. But we're all on this path of this heart alignment, spiritual path, if you like it or not. The wealthiest person on the earth cannot take their socks into their grave. They are soul and flesh going into the ground, and what's left is the soul. And they are no different than you. Money is an illusion. All that is an illusion. We are all here on this path together, working on our karmic adventure to bring peace, to bring liberation, to bring resolution to our soul and the information that is stored in our subconscious mind, in our soul in our soul memory, to bring healing into the now. The now is love in truth. You can let that sink in. That should be a bumper sticker. The now is love in truth. The now is the blessing of love itself. The heart is liberated and healed through divine presence. Divine presence is one of the most enlightening gifts that if you practice fully being devoted to the present moment with everything that you do, you will end suffering because you're not in the past and you're not in the future. Now, if you're in pain in the now moment, there's gifts in that too, because you are taking time in the now moment to experience whatever experience you're going through. So let's say you are connecting with someone and they trigger you. Triggerland, I'm triggered. I was triggered the other day. Okay, I'll bring my example. I was triggered the other day with my friend because he was talking about the war in Israel, and I am from Israel, and I can get triggered, deeply because my family is there and we all have backgrounds. So that's something that's valid, I think, to get triggered with. He was saying all kinds of things that anyway, I won't get into the story, but I got triggered. And instead of reacting to my trigger, I took a deep breath. I put a boundary. I said, I'm no longer interested to continue this conversation, which was healthy for me because I knew my physical experience could get overwhelmed. So I put a boundary. And then in the moment of the experience, I closed my eyes. I felt my pain. I said nothing. I didn't react. And I breathed through the experience of pain, through the experience of a trigger. And so I'm not saying that the now moment is all bliss. It could be. But if you're triggered and you're experiencing pain, which happened to me the other day, the gift is to be in the presence of that pain and transmute it instead of putting it under the rug and just like numbing it and being like, whatever. You give it attention like a little child. If a little child is hurting, they're going to cry it out until they're fine. Children normally don't numb their emotions. It's just, they express it. Kid go to the supermarket, I want this now. They scream, they want it now. And they normally, don't stop until they calm down. And as grown-ups, we don't really do that. We are learned in school to numb it, to not express it, to be quiet. Shh, you're talking too much. You're making too much noise. So we learn to suppress these emotions. But what if you didn't? What if you were angry and you actually went aside and screamed for a minute and moved the energy? So listen to your heart, listen to your emotions, listen to your pain in the now moment also, because in that pain, in that feeling, you will move it just like a little child that needs attention. You will give it attention and move through it, right? So let's talk about this affirmation. Let's have this affirmation here. Okay, so let's repeat it together. I allow love to guide my heart now. I allow the blessings of the earth and ether to unite within me and allow my heart to merge with divine consciousness and release all past karmic identities and attachments to old identities with past bonds that are no longer in alignment with my highest timeline now. And so it is. How many of you felt resistance to this affirmation? I was wondering because, some people want to hold on to these. Let's say you are in love with someone right now and you are feeling this person is not in your life, and you're feeling this karmic attachment. It's karmic because you're feeling so much and you're not ready to let go because there's something serving to keep holding on to this person. So if you felt the resistance saying this affirmation, you're welcome to comment below and let me know. But know that resistance is something that if you give yourself permission to actually go through that resistance and your comfort zone and let go, you will find gold in that. Because what you're actually saying to yourself when you are letting go of this karmic attachment is that you're choosing your divinity within you, and that you are allowing that divine union within you to be the number one love in your life. And when you will be in that union, inner union, that cup, that chalice within your heart that's full of love, and you are overflowing love, that will reflect in all connections. Yeah. So if you felt this resistance, it's totally normal. It's totally okay. If you actually felt peace and ease when you were saying it, even better. But know that there is no right and wrong feeling. Allow all feelings are welcome, obviously. And yeah, and if you felt resistance, I actually invite you to actually repeat this a few more times and walk into that fire of resistance, right? Resistance can actually hold us back in many different ways. To be truly free from the past, one must release unfulfilled experiences of harmonious moments that were never fully lived or expressed across time and space. And it's interesting, right? Because you dream about someone that you've had a beautiful connection with. So I feel like the experience of the harmonious moments, when you share such a beautiful bond with someone, when there's love there, when you experience memories that are priceless, like love, connection, depth. So you meet someone, they vibe with you, you love them. When there's intimacy shared, when there's body intimacy, sexual intimacy expressed, that becomes an experience that you don't want to let go of. When it's like, what if you had the most beautiful memories with someone and they're not there anymore for whatever reason? Again, could be a past life that you don't even understand why you can't let go. Maybe you met that person in this lifetime, you just met them once and you feel such a crazy connection with them, but you don't even know their name. These experiences are hard for our conscious mind to understand. But when you're on this evolution of reincarnation and coming into this world and you're elevating in your energy, elevating in your spiritual identity, spiritual energy, these experiences show up because you are more in tune and the universe wants you to grow through it. So these people, these experiences, these places, they start to form in your life. And then you're like, oh my God, I don't understand what happened here. I'm vibing with this person. I've never seen them in my life. I don't know their name, but I can feel their heart. If you've experienced anything like that before, let me know. So those harmonious moments, if the actual dream between you and that other soul has never really fully lived its full potential, and for some reason it ended, that soul might never let go until their death, right? What if you passed on still holding on to someone, and then you are reborn into a new body? Soul is the same, and you are carrying that identity with you. This can create energy blocks between lovers and beloveds. Yeah, like if you are in this lifetime and you can't seem to figure out your relationship world and the same patterns keep playing out, some of these patterns from this lifetime are attached to an identity that you once considered yourself to be that identity, perhaps with another soul in another timeline. Could be in this lifetime, could be in another lifetime. Okay. And because the energy is bonded to these dreams of what was left incomplete in the past, it keeps you in that cycle. To bless the present moment, one must offer love to love itself. Love melts away all of it. right? So if you take the energy of love when we hold on to something so hard, when we are connected to somebody, we hold on to that someone, the only reason that you're holding on is because you want to experience that love, right? That energy that they made you feel when we were together. Maybe you made each other laugh. Maybe the sensuality was so good. Maybe the romance was so good. Maybe nobody's ever treated you that well. Maybe like so many reasons why you would hold on. But what you're actually aiming to experience is that feeling that they transmitted through the reflection, which was love. So if you take that love of what you experienced already and harness that love and offer that love to love itself, you will be in the present moment of love. To love oneself so fully that the past can vanish and only the presence of love remains. And that becomes now and now and now and now and now and now, because the now is the presence of this very moment. And you know, have you ever seen Kung Fu Panda, where the turtle, if anybody remembers the quote, please write it here, where I think he said something about the past is in the past, the future is in the future, and the present is the gift of the now, something like that. It was such a beautiful Kung Fu Panda little scene in that movie. If I wish I had it here, I would play it right now, but I'm not going to look it up right now. But it was very cute. And it's basically that. It's so simple. The now is so simple, but we overcomplicate it with our dreams, with our attachments, with karmic bonds and these energy cycles of attachment. We want love. We want love. We want to feel that love, but that love is already inside of you. You are that love. So another scenario between karmic bonds and a memory that can be maintained in your heart is false identity with the beloved, right? Some lovers believe that their power, their magic, and creativity come from another person, come from that partner. When I will be in that relationship, or only in that union, only when I'm with this person, I am creative. Only when we are together, we can experience God consciousness, right? They believe that they need the other soul to awaken their gifts, bringing that identity with the belief they need to be together in this lifetime in order to unlock their gifts. That's not true. It's not. But the belief is so strong. Some people really believe that. Gifts are never given by another person. They are always innately already inside of you, unlocked by divine consciousness and divine alignment with your higher vibratory energy. The higher you elevate in your vibration, you will be able to unlock those innate gifts, spiritual divine gifts within you on your own. Now, if you are a wizard and a priestess and you are both in tune with your gifts, you're powerfully in tune with these gifts, and then you come together, there is a sort of sorcery, magic, divine unfoldment of what you can experience together. But you are both sharing these gifts together. And there are codes that we can share with each other. If you've ever experienced, this is an interesting one. Like if you've actually merged with another person sexually, you do have energy exchange, and codes can be exchanged by information on an energetic level. This is real. So there is an exchange happening every time you merge with someone sexually. So there is some truth to this, but it's not exactly something that has been given to you by another person. It unlocks something that you are able to absorb because you're open. Yeah. Okay. So wealth, attachments, and scarcity loops. So let's say you were married and you were married to your husband or your wife, and you shared wealth together, right? When lovers shared wealth and shared prosperity in past lives, they often believe that in this lifetime their abundance is related or dependent to their union with another soul. So when past union ended in past lives or in this lifetime, let's say you were married for 20 years in this lifetime and you shared material wealth, and let's say the woman was dependent on the material wealth of a man, and she starts to believe I can only be wealthy when there's another man involved. I can't be independent on my own, and vice versa. It can be the opposite too. A man that was with a wealthy woman and he can't be wealthy on his own because that's all he knows in his reality, right? So when past unions of this sort ends in past lives or in this life, scarcity is born, and the belief that abundance can flow only through the relationship with that past soul. So that can be another karmic bond. That is a memory that is lingering between two souls that pass on into this life, or in this lifetime they experience that, and then all these beliefs and this karmic attachment to wealth through identity with another person lingers in the future of their life, and it becomes a wealth block because you believe that only the other person can give you that wealth. So another thing that's really important is karmic contracts and vows. And if you've done activations with me, I do this almost every time where I release vows, contracts, and agreements. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say you got married. Every vow of eternal love, every promise to come back and return, and that never happened. Every shared vision of getting married, a marriage proposal, um, pregnancy, right? Building a family. All these are contracts that you're building with another person. Like, I love you. I'm married. You already married someone. The vow has already been placed. The ring is on the finger. There's an exchange of contract that's actually written. But it's not necessarily only marriage. What if you were with someone, you never got married for whatever reason, but you vowed right before on your deathbed to never let them go? On your deathbed before you died, you said, I am never letting go. We will meet in every single lifetime. I will come and see you and find you. And that creates the reality. That actually creates the reality, though you don't remember. And then you go through these karmic loops. And it could be so much more simple without coming into this life with these karmic contracts, because it can bring you into the present moment. And then maybe when you do meet the soul, it's a lot easier and gentle, and maybe it doesn't have all these like karmic obstacles. Let's call it karmic obstacles that you can show up in this lifetime and experience, and it will become way more simple. So let's just read this again. Every vow of eternal love, every promise to return, every shared vision of getting married, proposal, pregnancy, and building a family becomes a contract held in the memory of the soul. And these contracts can become energetic ties, energetic blocks holding the heart in the past. Okay. And hope. We did talk about this in our last activation. Releasing future projections and false hope. Hope is in the abyss. The abyss is future energy. And we just talked about that when we are in the future or in the past energy, there is suffering because we want something so much. We hope for it, but it's actually not here. So if it's not here, you suffer because you want to be there and you can't be there because you're here. Right? So removing debris from the heart of hope, as this is no longer the heart of love in the now. Hope is in the abyss, and the abyss creates contraction in the heart of love in the now, as hope takes you out of the present moment in the now. Easier said than done. And hope was given to people that needed something to hold on to believe that there's a better future. that there is a better something waiting for them because they were suffering in the now. Daya is saying, oh yes, we call it don't future fuck ourselves. We had a deep dive on the hope. Hope is an interesting one because it's a beautiful. We taught that hope is a beautiful word, like hope. Oh my God, there's so much hope in that. Oh, I hope. It actually feels positive when you say the word hope because that's what we were taught. That word hope gives us some kind of holding on to something that is a total illusion. It may happen, it may not, but like I'm not going to suffer thinking that it may happen. I want to be in the present moment, giving the very best devotion to love in the now, right? Removing debris from the heart of hope, as this is no longer the heart of love in the now. Hope is in the abyss, and the abyss creates contraction in the heart of love in the now because you're not here now. It takes you out of the now. As hope takes you out of the present moment in the now, and we want to be in the now, in the now, in the now, because the now is bliss, and the now is what creates our peace. And I'm going back to the contraction of the now, because if you're feeling pain in the now, it still will give you peace because you're fully in your feelings. If you're fully feeling your feelings, you're going to feel peace after that because you're not running away from your anger, your pain, your suffering. You're walking into the fire. It's going to bring the evolution of peace if you survive that because you let yourself feel it out. So what can we do, right? We just talked about all the little scenarios, right, that can be between our shared karmic dreams with bonds and lovers and the beloved from past lives. So I wanted to give some tools and tips now that we can transmute now. Does that sound good? So let's say another affirmation together. And if you're feeling resistance, let it be. If you don't want to say it, don't say it. But if you want to say it, even if you're feeling resistance, let yourself feel it. Okay. I am no longer a victim of the past. And you can repeat this with me. I allow past bonds that no longer serve my highest to cancel clear and vanish from my consciousness. Whew, big one. I allow the now to be present in my heart forevermore. I release all parts of me rooted in fear of the now and let go completely. And I hereby now that the now is forevermore the heart of love. I deny all parts of me that resist the now and allow the now to be the energy of love forevermore. And so it is. I thought there was going to be another affirmation. Okay. So how did that feel? You can tell me on the chat. How did that make you feel? Let's go back just saying these words, like I'm no longer a victim to feeling this past energy. I'm no longer a victim to feeling these lingering attachments of my past. Like I am letting go. I'm letting myself let go. Let me know in the comments how that made you feel. Now, releasing past dreams through writing. It says dream work is always a beautiful thing. Like if you dream a lot and you want to keep a little journal next to your bed, and then when you wake up, you can write it down just to remember, you can work with your dreams later. But write down any reoccurring dreams, memories, or patterns that arise from past relationships or karmic ties. I had definitely a reoccurring dream with a lover of the past, that somebody that I loved deeply, deeply, deeply. And he showed up in silence every time, like not speaking to me, just showed up. I'm like, man, every dream he shows up not being able to express his feelings and or share or say anything. And there was this one activation. It was the liver activation. This was going on for years, by the way. Like he would show up in my dreams again and again in silence, not saying anything. And I was like, oh, that dream again, remembering that dream, it was reoccurring. And then after the liver activation, which we released anger, and we made a list of all the people that we needed resolution with, right? Because the liver stores anger and resentment, and all the liver holds on. It holds on. And so after that activation of clearing the liver, the next day I had a dream where he showed up and he finally spoke to me everything that I guess my subconscious needed to hear, but it was the first time that he was talking in my dream. And that was so significant because my reoccurring dreams were in silence. And then this person is really important into my heart. And I feel very strongly about this person. And then he was finally be able to like talk. And I knew that a block was released because of that dream. So write your dreams. It can be anything. Maybe it's a reoccurring person. Maybe it's a different person in each dream and it's the same pattern. It's the same cycle. Find the pattern within your dreams. Write it down. Write down your memories. Maybe you need to write the memories with different lovers or different partners that you had, that the patterns were so similar, right? That you just want to write them down. And write down the patterns that arise from past relationship or karmic ties with each word. Bless each experience and each dream, and thank these people and the dreams for the lessons, and release them into the light. And the way we want to do that, you can write it down. And if you feel like you want to do a little ritual to let it go, you can burn it outside of the house. It's something that you want to leave, take it out of your home, or do the ritual of tearing paper apart as a symbol of letting go. We want to write something, bring it into the physical. I recommend to write it with, a paper and pen, physical. Write it down, you tear it apart as a ritual, or burn it as a ritual to let it go. Release the past and anchor in the now. So another practice that you can do when you are in the coulda, shoulda, woulda energy, I'm going to call it that, the energy of the past. I coulda, shoulda, woulda, like if you're in that energy and you find yourself looping, no, but I should have said this. No, but why did he do this? Or like past, all of the looping of the past. Develop a technique with yourself that you catch your thoughts, you catch this experience, and you find a repetitive area in your body. Maybe it's your cheek, maybe it's your arm, maybe it's somewhere in your body. Pinch it. Let's say you can also like pinch a finger, touch a finger, pinch or tap. You can also, for me, I like doing this. Like I like tapping. Like if I get too much in my head, you're thinking, so it's up here. I'm like, okay, I'm bringing it back to now. You can tap that part of your body to bring a sensation to the present moment. And then you can affirm, I'm here now, I'm here now, I'm here now, I'm here now. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You don't let yourself go into the looping of the past or the future. Oh my God, I wish I've done it differently. Oh my God, I miss him so much, or I miss this person so much. We're going to have this dream fulfilled, like it takes you out of the present moment. Right. And so you can tap and bring it, I'm here now. Now, if we're doing manifestation work, which I love doing, and if you know me, you know that we love doing manifestation work together. The way I love to manifest is the vision fulfilled. You are creating a story that you want to create. You're creating an experience that you want to create, and you live it as if it's already happening in the now. It's not in the future. You are bringing it into the experience of the now, and you practice feeling it as if it happened. And those are very two things, because that's a practice and awareness of granting wish fulfilled. And this is an experience where you are suffering because it's not already happening. Do you see the difference? We are with awareness, we are practicing something that's already happening with the feelings of joy and bliss in order to actually manifest it in reality. And the difference is that the other version of this is, oh my God, it comes from like a weak energy. Oh, I wish we were together. I wish we had that house. Oh my God, I am going to be with this person forever. Or, like, I want to be with you. Like, I like, there's this longing, the abyss. I want it. And that takes you out of the present moment. And I just wanted to bring that into this conversation, because manifestation also takes you perhaps into a vision and a dream, but you are practicing it with awareness and bringing good vibes into it as a place of fun. Because manifestation is fun. You have to bring the fun into it. If you bring bad juju into it, it's not going to happen, or you're going to manifest something with that bad juju, right? So you want to bring the good juju into your manifestation and make it a fun practice to practice the now, because it's always about the now. So if you want to dive even deeper into releasing the karmic dream bonds that you have with karmic people and purge it out of your system and many different levels and all the levels that we talked about, and going really deep and shift it together, I'm offering an activation for clearing karmic shared visions and past life love fantasies and bringing our consciousness into the now moment. So it'll be a full moon activation this Thursday, March 13 at 7 p.m. EST. It is going to be deep. It is also kind of like a part 2 to the new moon activation that we did last month. And you're welcome to go if you haven't done it. It's on my website. There's also an episode talking about the karmic connections and to clear those karmic connections. So if you're tuning in with me right now and you haven't seen it, please go watch the show. You're also welcome to do the activation and then come and join us for this one and get the benefit of the whole journey of this karmic clearing. Because part 1 was clearing the bonds, like cutting ties, and now we're actually letting go of the dream, the collective memory between. It's kind of like energetic debris between souls. And it's healthy to do this, even if you are married and you think you're happy in your connection and things are good. It still could be very healthy and beneficial to clear your karmic energy that you are bringing into this life, right? And let's talk about some of my offerings. So my healing sessions, what I offer one-on-one healing sessions. I currently have 3 offerings: the 42 chakra point energy scan. I have my own healing modality where I channel, I scan from 42 chakra points in your body. And then I can also see if you have any entity attachments to your body and see where your energetic blocks are. And then I can put you on a program where each one of these blocks has a recording of light language that you listen in your own divine timing in really high quality sound. And the light language is channeled language that has the ability to remove blockages and bring energy of healing and light into the body and bring your body into holistic balance. And it's a journey, because let's say if somebody has 20 blocks or 10 blocks, you listen to it, replaces it. Basically, what's needed for me to do for the session is to scan you, and that's done remotely. You do not need to be in person. Actually, I do it when you're not near me or on the phone. I do it in my own energy, as I have this ability to scan, see where the energy blocks are. I see the order that you need to do these the meditations that are recorded with light language, and then you would listen to it in your divine timing, and you would do them once a week. And it takes a journey for you to open these blocks up, and it's amazing. Some I know Andrew did the whole journey, and he was very happy with the results. You can also say something here in the chat, Andrew, if you feel inspired. I'm also offering theta healing sessions, clearing limiting beliefs, dissolve unwanted patterns, and the Triune Bundle, which is back online, which is basically channeling a divine avatar name. Like Morayana for me is an avatar name. It's a name that I received from the divine, and it's a higher octave of love, a higher vibration, tailored for my specific energy body and my needs. You will also receive a tailored channeled sigil for your energy body that will bring your body into holistic balance for what's needed in your body at that very moment in time, and guided channeled messages from the divine. It's a beautiful session. It's a one-on-one session, and you can find it on deepintuitivehealing.com. I will show you my website. Oh, I can't actually put that. Never mind. And if you would like some light scribe apparel or channel tattoo designs, I'm offering custom channel tattoo designs where I create a design for you. Very, very special. You can put it on your body. So if you want to ask also the divine, and I will channel for you where your body needs it most. Light scribe wall art. You can, if you want to decorate your home with live energy, you can put like metal, some of the art light scribe on metal and paper prints, and also light scribe apparel, which you can wear all these beautiful codes on your body. And you can find this at lightscribeshop.com. You have 10% off coupon code I am divine 10. That is the same coupon code for deepintuitivehealing.com, I am divine 10, and receive your 10% off and work with me. And I really encourage you that if you feel stuck, sometimes things and sessions can clear, and especially theta healing, if you feel like you're stuck on repetitive patterns, working with me, sometimes it takes 1 or 2 sessions and we can move it along and you can continue on your journey with a peace of mind. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it can take just 1 or 2 sessions. And a free giveaway, reminding you to claim your free giveaway on the link below this video or in the live chat, and claim your free sigil. And I would be happy to share it with you as an appreciation for being here today. Andrew is saying in regards to the 42 chakra point journey that he went on, it definitely made a huge difference. I am literally a different person after the chakra work. It's really beautiful because it is so tailored, because we have, the way it works is that each chakra, the way I received this divine transmission from creation is that each chakra has 6 points of healing, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and that's 6 points in each chakra. So I can read those points and holistically see where the points are needed to clear that blockage. I was trying to figure out a way where it can replace me and reach more people, because the more I was doing sessions on people, it was very draining. And so I created this modality in order to reach more people. And honestly, the light language replaces me completely, because that's the energy needed, the sonic vibration to clear that specific point. And so it can bring your body to a really beautiful, holistic place once you go through that journey. Claim your free sigil here on deepintuitivehealing.com, free sigil episode 5. You can see that link below this video. Now, I wanted to do some light language just a little bit. Who here wants me to give a little bit of light language? Oh, we have one more thing to talk about before I go into the light language. New moon, March 29th, right? March 29th, I am offering a deep 15-day cleanse for reverse aging and cellular rejuvenation. We will talk about this in our next episode. But man, am I putting together a cleanse that's going to change. I am nervous. Even I'm going to be going through the cleanse as well. And I'm a little bit nervous because there's fasting in it. There's juicing in it. There's an elimination phase, juicing, water fasting, and fasting. And it's going to be created with divine instructions from the higher alignment. And yeah, we're going to be a group that's going to do it together, and it's going to be powerful. And if you're ready for this kind of deep dive, I'm also going to, by the way, if some of you got intimidated when I said dry fast or water fast, I will create an alternative for beginners. If it's too much for you, you can join the cleanse, but you can just stay in phase 1 or phase 2 and continue doing the healing work with us, because there will be activations for each phase. And I will be releasing a lot of limiting beliefs related to aging, related to our cells, related to our health, related to beauty, and related to food. so we can be in a more holistic relationship with food and the way we eat and the way we look at ourselves and the way we perceive ourselves. And there will be a lot of cellular rejuvenation just by transmissions, but also like light language transmissions, but also because it is going to automatically, when you fast or do water fasting or do juice cleanses, it already rejuvenates your cellular structure. Okay. All right. So I am ready to offer some light language. So just to get me excited, give me a shout out in the chat if you're ready. And I think the light language that my intention is to clear resistance to healing or clear resistance to love. All right. So, yeah. And before we go into it, because I know we're going to be mashed potatoes or just kind of in a different vibration, give a like, subscribe, and share to the channel because it is a new channel and I'm growing it. And if you want to support the channel and if you want to support sharing this information that's very, in the realms of higher consciousness, give a like, subscribe, and share. And I am excited to be in this new journey with this new show. And so that really does help me a lot. So like, subscribe, comment below, comment below, comment below. Just share love in the chat, not in the live chat, but in the chat below. It helps the algorithm, and that really also helps this channel grow. All right, so if you've never heard light language before, I know there's a lot of new viewers, then light language is a transmission. It is a channel from divine higher consciousness that just flows verbally through my body, and it just happens. It sounds like some people find light language being familiar, like they've heard it before. Some people are curious about it. Some people really think it's weird. It's okay. All of the experiences are welcome. But it has the ability to move blockages out of the body while bringing holistic balance into your body, right? So with intention, we can navigate the sonic energy to do what we want it to do. So I invite you to put your hands on your heart and bring your awareness to your most sacred organ, which is your temple of your heart. And breathe a deep inhale through your nose, pulling your breath from your heart. Let's focus on the heart. Expanding your chest, allowing your chest to widen, and exhale through your mouth. On this beautiful Friday, releasing any stress in your body, any lingering resistance in your body. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out. Inhale another deep breath, pulling oxygen from your heart, pulling that energy up to your crown, and you can hold that breath and keep that breath. Just hold it, allowing your chest to expand. And release with a little sigh, any sound, any movement, any shaking, letting go, letting go. And let's do one more breath. Inhale through the nose because it feels so good. Take that deep breath in through the nose. Up, up, up into your higher chakras, your crown. Hold it. And if you can, breathe in a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. And release, 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 shaking your shoulders, moving from side to side. Just letting go. And repeat after me. I allow myself to release resistance. Let's say that 3 times. I allow myself to release resistance. already happening. I allow myself to release resistance. I allow love to open my heart and expand my divinity. I allow love to open my heart and expand my divinity. Say that one more time. I allow love to expand my heart. Sorry, I allow love to open my heart and expand my divinity. And just imagine your beating heart. Let me see if I have something here that looks like a beating heart. Oh. Just allow your heart to open and expand. Hattara sitraya he, undraheyana sitraya he, andra ketra sutra he, ashara kitraya he, utara sai atara kitra he, ondra he trasai, hat hara sutraya he, ondra he ana humhasai, ashara kitraya he, undra he ana sitraya he, atara sitraya humasiatrayana he. Indraya kutraya he, ashara kitraya he, undrahe traya hatraya he, uttarasya trayana he, tatashiyakra he, ondra ketra sitra e, hak ara kitrayana he, sutrayana he, katrashi utur utarsh, as atra katrahiana, hosh hut urusutra, hak hitraya he suk urukutrayana he satra. Indra Esarakitraya Maha Indra Heana Akarasitraya He Undra He Satra He Kat Arakitraya He Undra Saina Indra He Asharakitraya He Undra He Trahe Akarasitraya He Andra He Anamha Mahayana he, oh he, Mahaya, Endraya mahe, undraya mahe,
Indrayana he saraki trayana he kutrayana sitrayahe. Ushtraka trayana he tarasi trayana he. Okaraki trayana he andraki trahe sutraka trahiha. Huk arasi trahiha sutrayana he. Hashkara sitrayana he undraka trayana he. Hatra hindrayana huma. Sutra hetrayana huma. Osharaki trayana he satraki trahe. Undra satraki trayana he. Hash ut Enanasinda yeah 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 yeah, yeah. You can snap your fingers, releasing all resistance, any energy that you released. If you're yawning, if you're tearing, if you're sneezing, if you're burping, all of that is part of clearing. And so feel okay if you're tearing, I'm tearing. Any kind of form of release of energy, it can come in really weird ways. Just let it move through you. And if nothing is happening, that's okay too. Just snap your fingers, snap, 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 snap around your body. Onara sitraya he anna he oa. Israyana umama he tara ye umama he umama sam he hey, hey. Breathe it out. Take a deep breath. Release. Take a deep breath. Release. Take a deep breath. And shake your body. Shake, 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 shake. You don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Breathe in love.
Breathe in light. Breathe in your divine nature. One more time. Hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Feel it in every cell. And release. Shake, 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 shake. Feeling your body shake, 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 shake. Feeling good, feeling good. I'm feeling good. Say, I feel good. I feel good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I am good. I am good. I am more than good. I am in the now and I am bliss. I'm bliss. I'm bliss. I'm bliss. And so it is. Let's say that 3 times. I am bliss. I am bliss. I am bliss. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good in the now, now, now. And so it is. Damn, I feel good. Do you feel good? I feel good. I hope you feel good because I'm feeling good and I hope we're feeling good together. Woohoo! And so we have reached the end of the episode. Do not forget, please remember to claim your free giveaway sigil to release any lingering energy from past love and karmic bonds. If you feel called to do the sacred work together and you want to go deeper into releasing karmic dream with any kind of past energy lingering in the past, please go to deepintuitivehealing.com and sign up for our full moon karmic dream purge activation coming up in our full moon on March 13, 7 p.m. EST. It's going to be good and it's going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. And the amount of good vibes that come after. I just want to say this. The other day, I had a conversation with my mom that said, your activations are really long. And I'm like, Mom, but we're clearing lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of karmic blob that is in our field. What is an hour and a half to 2 hours, sometimes a little over, to clear so much crap that we don't need and then be in a different timeline, right? So even if you're feeling it's a bit long, I don't know, just sign up. Just if you feel like there's something there and you want to move through it, I really encourage you to join and join and join, because the gifts and the freedom that you're going to feel in your heart is way more of value of sitting there for an hour and a half to 2 hours and listening. All right. I love you so, 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 so. Remember that when you heal yourself, you heal the collective and therefore create a better earth. The new earth is here. We are it. We are doing it. I love you so, so, so. You are precious. You are loved. You are adored. You are heard. You are seen by all the divine nature all around you. Thank you for being here today for another amazing episode of Awaken Your Divine Blueprint. I'm looking forward to our next show, which is in 2 weeks. Friday, let me see, Friday, March 21st. Our activation is on full moon the 13th of March. And our cleanse 15-day detox is happening on the 29th of March for 15 days, guys. It's going to be lit. It is going to be so, so deep and so powerful. So if you're called to any of those offerings, please go on my website and find it there, and lightscribeart.com and deepintuitivehealing.com. I love you and see you on our next episode. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Mahalo nui loa. Toda raba. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.